Welcome back to Blue Mountain Bushcraft and Outdoors. Today I have a headlamp to show you guys that I think is pretty neat. Got some unique features. So if you like headlamps, stay tuned. Alright, so a little while ago I was contacted by a company that I had never heard of before by the name of Foxelli. After reading up on the product, I decided it was probably worth a look. So I contacted them and spoke with their representative, and they sent me two of the models that they produce. Now the models are identical in every way except for the color. So that's what we've got to show you today. Is a new headlamp from this company, Foxelli. See, this is the Foxelli MX500L. Now they make two models, and like I said earlier, they are identical except for the color. This one is black, the other model that they make is white. And what differentiates these from a lot of these other headlamps that I use, that I've purchased, is that this one is rechargeable. It has its own battery pack here in the back, and when it's low and it's ready to be recharged, you simply plug in one of the provided USB cables, charge her up, and you're ready to go. So we're just going to go over some of the basic specifications. Like I said, this is rechargeable, and this has a 1800 milliamp hour battery installed. And it's got the cord that you can see with a couple of keepers running around the side of the headband. Now the light has several different modes. In its very lowest level, it puts out 12 lumens, which is fairly low power. And at 12 lumens with a full battery charge, this thing's going to run for 100 hours. That's pretty impressive. The next setting up is the 95 lumen setting, and with a full charge that will run upwards of 14 hours. And the high maximum setting is 200 lumens, and at 200 lumens this thing's going to run for 8 hours, which is pretty incredible. Now this also has an ultra bright mode that you can go into that puts out 280 lumens. Now it doesn't give a runtime for that because that's basically overdriving the circuitry here, and I suppose if you left it on for too long it could damage it. So it has a self-timing feature so that if you have it down at 280 lumens, it's going to automatically drop itself down to, I think, the minimum, the 12 lumens, after 3 minutes. This also has an SOS mode, and to enter that, all you need to do is press and hold the button for 1.5 seconds, and it automatically goes into the signaling mode. The headlamp has an IPX7 rating, which means that this can be dropped from a height of about 1.5 meters without any damage, and it can be submerged, I think, up to a meter, up to 3 feet, for I think 30 minutes without any damage. Overall weight on this is 180 grams, so it's not the lightest thing out there, but it's not too bad either. And one of the neat features about this that also separates this from a lot of the other lights, well, I actually haven't seen any other lights that use this. A lot of lights will use what they call an orange peel reflector. So that's a reflector inside there, and that's kind of what gives you your throw. So if you have a smooth reflector, it's going to give you less of a floodlight effect and more of a long distance focused beam. And this does have a smooth reflector. However, it's also got this filter here that drops down, and you can hear it clicks into place just like that, and that's kind of got that orange peel effect to it. So when you drop this down, it diffuses the light and gives you much more of a floodlight effect. So it's going to light up a broader area with lesser throw. And to be quite honest with you, most of the time I've used this, I've used it with this in place. Let's take a look at the battery pack here on the back. Got the cord running out of it here, and you've got your charging port right here, which has a pretty heavy duty, it looks like a double layer gasket. You just peel that open and you can use the supplied cable to plug it into a power source and charge it up. And actually, each of these lights comes with 2 of these, which is a great bonus. So when it's done charging, just squeeze that closed and she's ready for use. Now, the light also has 2 indicator lights on it. The first of them is back here in the battery pack, and it's going to show you the level of charge. One of the neat things about this is that when you go to turn it off, lights off, that indicator light stays lit for a little bit. So as you pull this thing off, you can actually see where your battery level is at without killing your night vision. So that's pretty cool. Also, at the very base of the light itself, it's not lit up now obviously, but when this thing is ready to be recharged, you're going to get a little orange light that comes on here to give you a very clear indication that it's time to plug this baby back in. Now, the power switch on this is on the side right here, and at first I wasn't so sure about it, but now that I'm used to using it, I've been using it fairly frequently for, I don't know, probably close to a month. It's not a problem at all. It's actually a little bit recessed, so it's going to be extremely hard for this to be in your pack, get jammed up against something, and turned on accidentally. So it's recessed, and it's a fairly deep press to turn that on. And when you turn it off, it kind of fades out, which I can't really see any functional use for it other than it's just kind of cool. You've also got some adjustability here in the head as far as the angle position is concerned. So it's got some very positive click stops, and you can disengage that. So this is basically looking straight down right in front of you. And to re-engage it, very simple, just a little pressure, and you can get that pretty much pointing, you know, wherever it is that you need. The band has a lot of stretch to it, which is really nice. It's got plenty of adjustability. There's also a top strap here. I wasn't really sure how I was going to like this, but I really don't notice it. You just put this thing on like a hat, and that's got some adjustability in it too. The materials I used are very stretchy. They're soft. They feel like they're very high quality, and it's really comfortable. Well, the last thing it's got on it, which was kind of neat, was a little whistle here, which is fairly loud. Actually, it's really loud. All right, stand by. I'm going to roll in some nighttime usage video, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on this headlamp. Where we're standing now, we are about 450 yards away from that light, and it is still bright enough that when I'm walking away from it at this distance, it's casting a little bit of a shadow for me. It is extremely bright out here. Very impressive. Alright guys, like I said, I'd never heard of this company before, and headlights seem to be a dime a dozen these days, so I was a little wary when they contacted me what I was going to be getting myself into. This really stands out for me. The adjustability, the ability to go into a flood mode or spot mode is awesome. I really like that. The fact that this thing will crank up to 280 lumens is great. It's got some terrific throw to it. The built-in battery has enough juice in it to really, realistically, have this thing last for quite a long time. It's got a great run time. Doesn't get hot, it's not uncomfortable, plenty of adjustability. It's IPX7 rated, so it is dust proof, it's waterproof, it'll withstand some drops. I can't find anything bad to say about this headlamp. They are on Amazon. Don't quote me, I don't remember the exact price, but they're under $30 if I remember correctly, which for a light of this quality and with all these features is excellent. If you're tired of constantly purchasing batteries for your headlamps, or you just want something that is really fairly rugged, super versatile, and cheap, inexpensive, I don't think you can go wrong with this. It's a really nice headlamp. So I'll put links down below to where you can pick yours up. Like I said, I have Amazon links for them. If you purchase through the links that I provide you, it doesn't cost you anything more, and it helps support my channel a little bit. Amazon will give me a little cut of that, which definitely helps out because doing all these videos over time gets expensive. Alright guys, that's it. If you liked the video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. Click the like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit subscribe because I've got some pretty cool stuff coming up in the coming months. So make sure you stay tuned. Alright guys, take care. See you later. Bye.